So you have a Tascam DR-100 MK II and you want to get started. I assume you have watched the introductory video I created for this recorder for an initial tour. This video is a brief tutorial for getting started. You have a great little recorder here, well done on your choice. Of course, the first step is you need power to turn it on. If you've purchased the separate AC adapter, plug in the AC adapter, or you can insert either the AA batteries in the rear of your unit or your rechargeable lithium-ion batteries on the right side of the recorder. Although you can charge the unit with the USB port, I recommend using the AC adapter and the lithium-ion batteries for longer life. The rechargeable battery works like a laptop. If it's fully charged, it will kick in the moment you unplug. You will be recording to SD or SDHC cards, so you will want to insert the card on the top of the recorder. Once plugged in or charged, simply press the power button. If this is the first time you're using the card with this recorder, you will get this message. Don't panic, just press enter and it will format your card to work with this recorder. This will erase anything you have on the card. You may have noticed when you started the recorder up that it indicated that it was in HS mode. This recorder has a standard mode and an HS mode. These determine the range of settings that you can use. I recommend HS mode so that you can record with professional settings. Just press the enter button while powering up the unit to choose the record mode. You will only have to do this once. Before recording, there are several things you want to configure in the menu. The DR-100 MK II uses classic iPod-style flywheel navigation. Use the wheel to scroll up and down in the menu, and use the forward and rewind buttons to move left and right while selecting your settings. To get to the top of the menu, always press the menu button. Once in the menu, you'll see this list. Information gives you a summary of all the critical settings, battery information, statistics on the card you're using. Browse lets you browse the files that you've created for playback. The input settings are the most important first. Here's where you need to set up some critical recording settings. Here's what I prefer. Monitor off, type stereo, low cut off. Now if you're recording near an air conditioner or in the wind, you can turn the low cut filter on. Level control. Your choices are limiter or automatic. I do not recommend automatic level control as it's not conducive to professional recording. The limiter helps protect you from peaks, which can harm your recording. Watch my video on achieving good recording levels for helpful tips. I recommend manual recording for best results, but if you're looking for a little protection from peaking, enable auto control with the switch on the back of the recorder. And since you chose limiter in the menu option for level control, this will enable the limiter. As for your record settings, I prefer wave file, either 16-bit or 24-bit, sample rate, either 44, 48, or 96 kilohertz, and the size as 2 gigabytes. Best practice is wave 24-bit 96 kilohertz. File naming allows you to customize your default file name. Setup includes some of the global settings for your recorder. Here you'll find the backlight control, contrast, and dimmer for optimal viewing of the display. But most importantly, it's in this category where you will find format options for formatting your flash media. Formatting erases the card, so to make sure you have transferred everything off of it before you format it. But it's important before you record to make sure the card is formatted for this recorder correctly. Don't forget the rear settings. Here's what I recommend. Okay, once you're set up to record, you want to record. First, choose your input. If you're using XLR microphones, you will need to plug in your microphone. The built-in unidirectional mics are pretty good, but they take practice to get professional results. Remember, if you're using an external microphone, make sure you plug it into the XLR jack at the bottom. If you're using a condenser microphone, make sure phantom power or the plus 48 volt switch is enabled on the rear of the recorder. When you are ready to record, you must first put this recorder in record mode, indicated by a blinking red light. This allows you an opportunity to move the mic or adjust the recording levels. Adjust the recording levels using the level wheel on the top right side. When you're ready to record, you must press the record button once more. The blinking light should go solid. You will see the strong recording levels and your clock will begin to move. Hitting stop on this recorder will close out the file. If you record again, you will create a new file, which means you'll have an oral history interview that spans multiple files. If you do not want to create a new file, but you simply want to stop recording for a short while, press pause, which will allow you to resume recording as part of the same file. Pause is not designed for long-term stoppage, just in case you need to take a short break. When the interview is complete, power down, remove the card, and transfer your interviews to your computer. This is a great professional recorder. Don't forget, practice makes perfect, and as much as it pains me to say, read the manual.